Emma believed her home was safe. She trusted her husband with her heart, and she trusted the maid with her house. She never imagined that the woman she hired to clean her home would slowly take her love, her marriage, and her entire life. Emma and Daniel worked together in an office in Dallas. They met during a project and quickly became friends. Daniel was confident and charming, while Emma was kind, intelligent, and hard-working. They spent lunch breaks together, helped each other during stressful deadlines, and slowly their friendship turned into love. After 2 years, Daniel proposed during a quiet dinner. Emma said yes with tears in her eyes. Their wedding was simple but full of joy. They promised honesty, loyalty, and lifelong love. For a while, their marriage felt perfect. They laughed together, cooked together, and dreamed about their future. They believed nothing could break their bond. But life does not stay perfect forever. After marriage, responsibilities grew. Emma received a promotion, and Daniel started managing a large team. Long work hours replaced shared dinners. Late meetings replaced evening walks. They bought a small house to begin their new life, but the house soon became messy. Dishes piled up, dust covered the shelves, and laundry remained unfolded. Emma felt overwhelmed. One night she sighed and said, "I cannot manage everything alone. We need help." Daniel agreed. Hiring a maid seemed like a simple decision, a practical solution to make life easier. They did not know it was the beginning of their downfall. A week later, a young woman knocked on their door. Her name was Lily. She was only 21 and came from a poor village. Her clothes were simple, but her face was beautiful and calm. Her voice was soft when she said, "I will work hard. My family depends on me." Emma felt sympathy and hired her immediately. Daniel noticed her beauty but remained silent. At first, Lily was perfect. The house became spotless. Meals were ready on time. Clothes were neatly folded. Emma felt relieved and often said, "Lily is a blessing." Daniel nodded in agreement. But slowly, Lily began paying special attention to him. She remembered how he liked his coffee. She ironed his shirts carefully. She greeted him with a warm smile every evening. Emma was too busy to notice. Emma's job became more demanding. Late nights, deadlines, and constant pressure drained her energy. When she returned home, she was tired and quiet. Daniel felt ignored. He began talking more with Lily. She listened patiently. She laughed at his jokes. She noticed when he looked stressed and said, "You work too hard." No one had said that to him in months. Loneliness can exist even inside marriage. One rainy evening, Emma called to say she would be very late. Daniel returned home exhausted. Lily served dinner, and they sat together at the table. Thunder echoed outside. Lily looked at him and said softly, "You must feel lonely." Daniel looked back at her. For the first time, he did not see a maid. He saw someone who cared. That night, a boundary was crossed. A mistake was made that could never be undone. After that night, guilt filled Daniel's heart, but the attention he received felt comforting. Late-night talks became common. Hidden smiles replaced silence. Secret messages appeared on his phone. Lily became more confident. She wore light perfume, dressed more carefully, and waited for him each evening. Emma trusted them both. Trust, once broken, cannot be repaired easily. Weeks turned into months. Daniel felt trapped between guilt and desire. He knew he was betraying his wife, but he felt alive when he was with Lily. Lily began dreaming of a better life. She saw Emma's house, Emma's clothes, Emma's lifestyle, and she wanted that life. She believed Daniel could give it to her. One morning, Lily looked pale and nervous. She said, "I need to tell you something." Her hands trembled. "I am pregnant." Daniel felt the ground disappear beneath his feet. Fear filled his mind. "This cannot happen," he whispered. "You must end it. This will destroy my life." Tears filled Lily's eyes. "This is your child," she replied. But Daniel was afraid of losing everything. Instead of hiding, Lily made a bold decision. She told Emma everything. Emma froze. Her heart pounded. Her ears rang. "You're lying," she whispered. But Lily showed messages, photos, and proof. Emma's world shattered in seconds. That night, Emma faced Daniel. "Do you remember our wedding vows?" she asked. He remained silent. "You promised loyalty. You promised honesty. You promised forever." Tears rolled down her face. "You betrayed me in my own home." Daniel tried to speak, but words failed. Emma packed her bag. "I deserve respect," she said, and she walked away. With Emma gone, Lily stayed. Daniel felt lost and guilty. At first, she acted loving and supportive, but slowly she began controlling everything. She handled finances, managed the house, and convinced Daniel to transfer property into her name. He signed papers without thinking. By the time he realized what he had done, everything belonged to her. Months later, Daniel discovered a devastating truth. Medical reports revealed he was not the father of the child. The baby belonged to someone Lily had known before. Daniel felt betrayed and shouted, "You lied to me!" Lily remained calm and said, "You chose me. You left your wife for me." In that moment, Daniel understood he had lost everything for a lie. He had no house, no savings, no marriage. Eventually, Lily left him too. She had taken what she wanted. Daniel was alone. For the first time, he understood the true cost of betrayal. Meanwhile, Emma rebuilt her life. She moved into a small apartment, focused on her career, and healed slowly. Pain made her stronger. She realized her worth did not depend on anyone else. She learned to value her self-respect more than any relationship. Broken and ashamed, Daniel finally went to see her. He stood at her door and said, "I made a terrible mistake. I lost everything. Please forgive me." Emma looked at him calmly. "I lost everything too," she replied. "But I found my self-respect." She closed the door gently. This time, he was the one left outside. Emma never looked back. She learned that love needs time, trust must be protected, and loneliness invites danger. Betrayal destroys everyone involved. Daniel learned his lesson too late. Never ignore your partner's loneliness. Never allow boundaries to disappear in your home. Never trade loyalty for temporary comfort. A relationship built on betrayal will always end in loss.